The term NFT or non-fungible token has had a tremendous rise in popularity. If you look just on Google Trends, which is North America's most powerful search engine, you'll see recently that it topped peak interest from November 7th to 13th. More people searched the term NFT, which stands for non-fungible token, than ever before, although we did see some popularity recently in August. So I'm going to talk about what a non-fungible token is, what its uses are, and whether or not it will ever become mainstream. So NFT again stands for non-fungible token, and the non-fungible part of it means more or less that it's unique and it can't be replaced with something else. For example, a Bitcoin or an Ethereum token is fungible, or it's replaceable. You can trade one Bitcoin for another Bitcoin, or one Ethereum for another Ethereum, or for that matter, you can trade 1 pound of gold for another pound of gold, and it has exactly the same value. A one-of-a-kind trading card, however, is non-fungible. It's not easily replaceable. If you traded it for a different card, you'd have something completely different, basically, and it loses part of its value or all of its value. The token, that's what non-fungible means. The token part of it means that you receive ownership in the thing you're buying, and a proof of that ownership that is stored on a ledger in the Ethereum blockchain. So what's good about that is that it's hard to hack and it's easy to verify who the owner of a piece of the digital economy is, whether that's art or Jack Dorsey's first tweet, which we'll talk about in a second. And NFTs can really be anything digital, such as drawings, music. You can even download your brain and sell that as an NFT. But a lot of the excitement around the use of NFTs is to sell digital art. And also there's some fringe uses. So for example, Twitter's CEO made an impressive amount from an NFT. He sold his first tweet as an NFT for more than 2 million. So that's really, really impressive. That's more than my net worth right there. As another example, someone paid almost $70 million for a picture on the internet. Now I'm literally not even joking. I'm not making this stuff up. An NFT by the artist named Beeple, and this is a collage of drawing. This is what it looks like basically. It sold for over 60 million, making it the most expensive NFT ever sold at an auction. And it basically, the price was at around 69 million, and the total could be more than 69 million based on final bids and auction fees, etc. And basically, this is what was called the first 5,000 days. And Beeple, which is the artist, his name is Winkleman. He set out to post a new work of digital art every day for the rest of his life, and he hasn't missed a single day. The first 5,000 of these works, which he called every days, were compiled to form the first 5,000 days. And literally, this sold for over $60 million. Now, you can have different versions of NFTs. So there's a picture of this Gucci ghost. The last sold for $3,600, of course, in Ethereum. But now the current owner is asking for $16,300. And because they're on the Ethereum network, they're sold in Ether, and you basically have to buy through some sort of transaction or processing fee. If you already have Ether, you basically transact Ether for ownership of this Gucci ghost, for example. And that's also why the rise in popularity of Ethereum, which is said to sort of overtake Bitcoin in terms of its market cap, sometime in the next few years, is soaring in popularity, is because NFTs run on the Ethereum blockchain, and in order to pay for them, you have to use Ethereum tokens. However, things get kind of weird when people realize that you can copy a digital file as many times as you want, including the art that's included with an NFT. So for example, you can see Jack Dorsey's first tweet, where he's just setting up my Twitter account. That was the first tweet that he created and he sold. But anyone can see it. But the thing you have to understand, they're designed to give you something that can't be copied, and that's ownership of the work. Though the artists can still retain the copyright and reproduction rights, just like with physical artwork. So basically, in terms of physical art collecting. Anyone can buy a Michelangelo print or Monet print or Picasso print, but only one person can own the original. And so only one person can own the digital rights to, for example, this Gucci Ghost right here. And there are also some like sort of fringe cases for NFTs. So for example, CryptoKitties is where you can collect and breed cats if that's your cup of tea. And I mean, you can imagine that this thing like soars in popularity when people are locked down and have nothing to do. You can also race horses. These are literally like racing digital horses. If you go on this site here, it's called like Zed Run. And you can even like win money. You can place bets and like literally like, look at this. It's just like you race, you breed horses. I think you even have to pay for like stable fees and stuff like that. But it's just like, wow, like, even has like a Netflix show associated with it. So non-fungible tokens have so many uses. These are just like the more fun uses. But later on, they could even be used to potentially explore like the finance side of things and potentially, again, like manage transactions on like the blockchain and owning, I don't know, digital gold. Maybe I have no idea, but there's so many uses. Some of the uses can be art, gaming, sports, media, entertainment, real estate, and like just overall, by creating a system of verifiable digital ownership, NFTs fundamentally changed the market for digital assets, creating a possibility for new types of transactions. So there's so many new ventures, and it can be hard to tell which are creating value and which ones are just riding the hype. The companies that have been the most successful on this new frontier are generally have a few things in common. They make meaningful use of the NFT technology itself. They leverage a community of users. They generate confidence that they can continue executing on the project to maintain ongoing community engagement. And they offer accessible on-ramps for new users that don't know a lot about NFTs. Think about grandmas trying to use the internet, for example. And they're able to weather crypto market swings. So that's basically all I have for NFTs. If you enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and please feel free to join the channel. There's a link somewhere down below to join the channel, support me financially. You can also join the Discord right here. It's basically Sanofsky Stocks server. The link is literally in the description of every single video. There's a lot of good stuff going on, so please check that out. But yeah, love you all. Peace, and until the next time, see you guys.